Hello everyone, this is your host Cyprian Josson. I'm going to read a passage from my book, The Immigrant Ladder, published by the Minerva Press in London. I can't believe it. I can't believe that one day Michel can treat me in this way, said Maxie loudly, so that Fody can hear him. Chike smiled and continued to play the piano. I have lived with a French girl before, said Fody. He was stuffing his pipe with tobacco. Fody smoked tobacco anytime he was in a good mood. In fact, he was waiting for a Nigerian business partner. There was a knock at the door, and it was Mazi Okoye, the spare part trader. Chike stopped playing the piano and rushed to greet Okoye, alias $1 million. Okoye was a frequent visitor to France. It wasn't just a pleasure trip. His life turned around spare parts, motor parts, engine parts, everything spare parts. Some call him Mr. Engine Spare Parts. Others call him the Young Millionaire. And if you want Mazi Okoye to like you, just turn the conversation around to motor parts and extend it to private parts. And there he enjoys. And you see him jumping up and down like a young boy. You are his man, and you make his day. Chike has chosen to call him Oga, the only millionaire, as he entered the house with his suitcase full of dollars and few clothes. The secret of carrying such amount of money without being caught by the customs remained with him. Only Okoye knows how, and nobody in this world can tell how Okoye has managed every time. Not one trip, not two trips, in several trips, cross millions of dollars for his spare part business. And Chike knew that he was going to have at least a good cut from any transaction during Okoye's business trip. Welcome, sir, he greeted Okoye. This is Paris. Shut up! Fody yelled at him. What's the meaning of your "this is Paris" every time you see someone? This is an obsession. This is Paris here, this is Paris there. Come in, Okoye, and have a seat. What can I offer you? Do you need to ask that question? Say it again. You know what I drink now? He sipped the whiskey and looked at Fody, Chike and Maxie. This is the real whiskey, eh? Ha! These white people, they have very good drink here. This is why I like this country. Feel at home, Mazi Okoye, said Fody. When Angie comes back from school, she will cook pepper soup and egusi for you. Anyway, before your arrival, we were trying to settle the case of this young man. Who is that? You mean Chike, my own boy? Asked Mazi Okoye. No. I mean Maxie, the young man sitting next to you. Mazi Okoye sipped his whiskey, and one can see how curious he was when Fody talked about Maxie. He looked at him, and really, he looked at him again, looked down on him, knowing too well that the boy was not in a good mood. And then he said, tell me what happened. In Nigeria, as long as I am concerned, and no matter the trouble, nothing will happen. Yes, so... Chike interrupted him quickly. This is Paris, sir. And Fody yelled again at Chike. This is becoming too much. You will shut your trap now. This is Paris here, this is Paris there. Can you tell us what you are doing in Paris? You are just a musician. Dreamer. empty dreamer. As I was saying, he continued his story. The girlfriend of Maxie sent him away and he's now homeless. Chike interjected and corrected Fody. They were married for 4 years. Fody looked at Chike and said, "You call that marriage?" "Eh?" I said, "Do you call that marriage?" He screamed at him. "That's not marriage. For me, you must go home and select your wife and pay the dowry and follow the tradition before you start to talk about marriage." That was how Mazi Okoye joined the conversation about Maxie. Fody poured more whiskey in his cup, and one can see the painting of Eiffel Tower, the symbol of France, on the cup. The smoke of cigarette and tobacco filled the house. Mazi Okoye, the Nigerian businessman and millionaire, started to lash African immigrants living in abroad.